I have a question pertaining to speeding tickets. I got 2 speeding tickets from state troopers within the same 2-week period. My job kind of depends on it. The first ticket, I was going to ask for driving school. Ain't never had it before, but the second ticket I don't feel like was justified, and I'm wondering, would I be better off obtaining a lawyer or trying to ask, is it possible to get driving school again, or what do you think my best options are?
Yes, I can help you answer that question. Thank you for calling in. You're correct. On a first offense speeding ticket, you could contact the court and find out if there's a driving school option, and that is always a good option anywhere. You get a ticket anywhere in the country because you do not need the speeding ticket on your record. It increases your insurance. And it may be the same price overall, but as a result, you get the ticket off your record, and that's the key. Now, the second ticket, definitely more difficult to get driving school on the second ticket. You could perhaps, if you had a reason to help, say you're on the way with a pregnant wife, or she was having a baby and you're rushing to the hospital, or you had some type of exigent circumstance to present to the judge, you could go in there with an attorney. The attorney could look for a technicality, maybe the ticket wasn't sworn out correctly or something, or finally, you could actually have a trial, and but ultimately it'll be your word against the officer's word as to how fast you were going. Can you present credible evidence showing that you actually were not exceeding the speed limit, or if you have any other reason why, or to second guess why you were given that ticket. You could hire an attorney, if it's municipal court, not too expensive, a local criminal defense attorney to go in there with you on it. That's really your best bet if you're absolutely determined to get out of that second ticket.
Is it dismissed if the officer doesn't show up to testify?
That's another good technicality, yes, exactly. So if you go to court, if you go to court and the officer isn't there, they'll continue it one time. Now, if the officer doesn't show up a second time, you can move to dismiss the case, and the court will dismiss it for failure to prosecute. And that's another one of those technicalities that sometimes happen.
Right. And another thing about, we have people call us all the time saying, should I get a lawyer for some minor criminal offense? My firm, at my firm, we do not do any criminal law, but I always tell everybody, absolutely get a lawyer no matter how minor the offense, because for 2 reasons. Number one, chances are the lawyer that you're going to get knows the prosecutor. They can work something out, and also the judge, a judge will absolutely, in my opinion, they take a little more leniency on someone that they feel cares enough to get a lawyer instead of going in there by him or herself, because if they do that, it slows down the process, and some people just feel like you don't care enough to go get a lawyer to represent you in a situation like that. So I would always recommend that you go get a lawyer, and he or she may be able to work with the prosecuting lawyer or the police officer. They may know each other, and they may work something out where you're not having to worry about all this.
Yeah, especially since it sounds like your job is tied to your driving
right.
records.
And if and most people are absolutely compassionate when it's when it comes to these situations. If his lawyer explains it to the prosecutor and the police officer, something usually can be worked out.